Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Rimworld. I've been pretty eager to get back to playing this again, but yeah, it is time to finally do some mad science with gene tinkering. As soon as our people manage to get to it, anyway. I'll check the details on this. Need intellectual to craft gene packs. I laid down the floors or laid down the blueprints for the floors for all of these bedrooms and all the basic infrastructure for them as well. So hopefully we can start moving people out of the barracks soon. Grass has inspired creativity. Created a masterwork cloth doormat. Amazing. But yeah, no real plan today other than hopefully getting around to making some of these genes. I want to make Beans a super soldier. Ellie is still not been converted yet. Let's see. Let me select them. They're only at 25% certainty, so it should only take 2 to 3 more actual converts to do that. Our grid excess currently is about 8,000, or around 9,000 actually. Maybe that's just because the sleep accelerator is just turned off. Yeah, it's about 8,000 currently, just on an average. But whenever we're running all of the factories, we're going to be eating up a lot of power. Yeah, new training refiner. How much do you take when active? Yeah, 2,500 watts a piece, and I'm building 2 of those. We might need to put down a chem fuel power plant. We're going to be slowly but surely getting those rooms done. Brains. Prioritize fabricating gene packs, please. Oh, we actually have enough new training. Nice. Now, how much work does that take? About 500, and there's no way to boost that speed. Okay, then. This mod is a lot more balanced than I thought it was. Between the absurd new training cost and the crazy amount of work it's going to take, that is all fine by me. We're also working on heavy equipment so that we can start getting the mech autocannon up. I'd really like our Gecko and Iguana to have better weapons than a sniper grenade launcher. How many wetware computers do we have? We have 2 already. I guess I'll unsuspend that since I've already started on it. I'm pretty happy with our research queue at the moment. It's going to take us a while to get anywhere, though, especially since we're going to have brains making this gene pack. Actually, Observer, you can just make the gene pack, can't you? Yeah. Go do that. Shoot Frenzy and Beans, very nice. What's the range on this mech battle rifle? Pretty good, actually. Nice. I probably shouldn't make another amp suit, so yeah, I'm gonna keep that off of the bench for now. Oh, I'm running low on advanced components. We have no advanced components, as a matter of fact. We've probably been spending them on the bio-neuromecha cords, or the biomechanical neurocords. I don't know why I keep calling them that. But yeah, we have plenty of silver. We'll probably try to buy some next time a trader comes around. Hey, heavy weaponry's been unlocked. Very good. This is what I'm looking for. Mark 44 Bushmasher 2. I would like 2 of those, please. Okay, and the new train refiners actually work pretty fast. That's good. So the Circadian Assistant, this halves the amount of sleep you want, right? Yeah, sleep fall rate minus 20%. It doesn't quite have it, okay. I'm probably just gonna give that to Brains. These floors take so long to build, but boy, are they worth it. That's mildly concerning. Hey, and we successfully installed the thing into Brains. Very good. Their sleep need should be really low now. Like what, minus 40% or 45%? Okay, minus 35%. Still really solid. Orange, you have Gigantism. Yeah, you can equip an APS. Oh, that's absurd. Okay, then. That'll be neat. Okay, I'm gonna put orange in for another bioregen cycle. Grass, how are you doing? Your right lung's a little bit shredded, but otherwise you're good. And Ellie needs to also go in for another bioregen cycle. Okay, we still have a good chunk more Glitter World medicine, so I don't have to worry about that for now. What are you up to, Observer? You're making components. Very good. had to put some vents on this factory area, because these factories generate a lot of heat when they're active. Doc's making drugs, very nice. Every, what, 11 days? Yeah. Every 11 days we get a pretty big harvest of psychoid. It looks a little bit weird not having any sort of border on these floors, but I don't really have the luxury of doing that with how oddly shaped these rooms are. Like, I can do it in here, no problem, but... like, what am I supposed to do for this room? Just a whole lot of work going into building. All the crops are replanted from yesterday as well. Why do we have insect meat in here? Do not allow insect meat. Do not allow insect meat. Allow insect meat. Range is no longer inspired. This is all good. Are we out of cloth or something? No, we can't be. We have 4,500. I don't know why they stopped building these doormats halfway through. It's not 2 hours off of Brains' sleep schedule. Archer Bruiser ready for combat. Equip mech battle rifle. And then go to recharge. Hmm. Ellie and Orange are out of their bioregen cycles. Very good. We got more doormats going down. I know we have pigs, but one thing I do want to do is start growing synth meat. I want to start growing synth meat because I'd like to have carnivorous pets at some point. Start smoothing off this valley a little bit. Hey, a massive cargo trader. Very nice. We kind of need one of those, because we're low on components and advanced components. I'm fine with spending a bit of silver here, but in reality, we're just going to sell them 4,000 chocolate. I would like to buy 100 advanced components. No. I would like to buy like 40 of those. And 200 normal components. Anything else you fellas sell? Animal pearls. Interesting. You do sell grav-light panels. I'll buy all of those. And I don't think we have anything else here that we care about. Hyperweave would be interesting, but I don't think I care enough. It's such a marginal increase from Synthamide, I don't think it'll actually be that much of an improvement. Or is it even an improvement over Synthamide? Oh, 200% sharp armor. I see. And 288% heat. And Synthamide is 160, 44, 288. 254, 288. Okay. So Hyperweave might be kind of worth it, but I'm not spending $9 per thread of Hyperweave. Let's see, do we have anything else to sell? I don't need 17 Psychoid leaves, I don't need that much Smoke Leaf. I don't need 4 PDWs, but I'll hold on to them anyway. I also don't need Dusters right now. I don't need ammo packs. And I think that's all we're gonna do, really. Components. Archaeogenetics has been completed. We did spend a little bit of silver there, but I'm more than fine with that. Oh, my phone alarm is going off. You can deal with that real quick. And we are making gojis. Cool. Let's get this steel out of here. I think I might put a bookshelf in here so that we have some form of recreation in the bunker. I do not need a pillar there. The pallets of silver just look so silly. I love it. Hey, and my turrets aren't haunted anymore. Wow, we have a lot of bots today. The third one already, and we've barely been going for 30 minutes. What work type is this? Is there a way to see? Work amount 470 requires intellectual. It doesn't tell me what actual work type it is. Because I wouldn't mind taking brains off of research for a little bit to do that. Wait, Sith is great at intellectual, aren't they? They are. I'm going to put them on crafting 1 and see if they go to make the... what's it called? And go to make the gene pack. I have to manually tell them, but... We are producing Gojis now, which is pretty nice. Takes a while even with the electric drug lab, but that's okay. Okay, and you're prioritizing making drugs over doing the resource council now, huh? Equip that autocannon, please. Inspired surgery on observer doesn't really matter to me. Synthetic tendon, use on that. Ceramic plates. Use them. Synthetic tendon makes the power drain faster, but also gives them melee dodge chance and move speed. Ooh. Scintillating components has been unlocked. Aliana, go put some plates on Gecko 1, please. Okay, we have a spare Aqua Bruiser just running around. Let's see. Get them equipped with their rifle. And get them assigned to the combat squad. Quest log. Let's see. Wanted dead or alive flink stones. The notorious flink stones of Gas Gang is hiding out in our vicinity. They'll give us death rest capacity serum and uranium, which I cared not about. And that requires caravanning. You catch a druid stream. Woo! Welcome on in, Dragon. How are things going? We started a little bit early today, but things are going well on my end. We're just trying to finally commit some mad science by getting some gene packs fabricated. But yeah, we're playing with a load of mods. Here's our base so far. I'm playing on an adventure story, I believe the difficulty's called, so that I can build base and not have to worry about being super sweaty with the raids, but yeah. If anything, things have been a little bit on the easy side since we got our mechanoids online, but they were really rough early on because everybody kept getting brain injuries. Seems like a pretty good-sized base. It is indeed. It's probably bigger than it needs to be. I could definitely compact a lot of this down. It's a lot more cuboid than I'd like it to be as well, but... whatever. You've never played with friendly mechs? Ooh. Just never had a colony that went in that direction? Yeah. They are a very big investment to actually get into. But they're pretty worthwhile, even with the base game mechanoids. Anything's better than a colonist dying, so it's good to have something disposable to deal with. Or something disposable you can just put on the front lines. The insect meat I put outside to rot is rotting. Big surprise. But yeah, if you do want to do a dedicated Mechanator run, I'd recommend picking up the Deadman Switch and combining it with Rimworld. It looks like the target dummy mod I use. This is from Miscellaneous Training. Or MISC Training. Yep, that's the one. Good mod. It is very nice. Yeah, we have a mod list of about, like, 340 mods, I think. We also just got mech suits online the other day, which are pretty cool. I haven't gotten to play around with them much because we haven't been raided recently. Yeah, there's been kind of a weird gap here where we haven't been raided. Because, like, if you look early on, our raids are kind of cursed. Like, we were getting double raids all the time. We even got, like, triple raids at one point. Or 2 points, actually. But it's calmed down a lot for some reason. I guess the raiders are just too scared of my robots at this point. Which, fair enough. Oh yeah, we should do a weapons test. We just managed to get an autocannon for this mechanoid, so we should see how well it performs. Okay. I'm liking that. That seems pretty absurd. I've used this weapon on this mechanoid before, but it's still always surprising how good it is. You gotta be super careful about friendly fire with it, but other than that, it should be okay. We have a heat wave setting in. I should have coolers set up on everything. But just getting some extra bedrooms set up over here so that we can get some people out of the barracks. It's an extremely impressive barracks, so they don't really care that much, but it's still better than the alternative. Ellie, Bark, and Sith are in there. Gene pack for awful animals has been synthesized. Hopefully that's in the gene bank. It's not yet. Yeah, we got a lifter bringing it over. Very good. I always love how neat and organized your colonies are. Mine are always a mess. I mean, it comes with partially playing the game so much, and it's also because I just like to play on a lower difficulty so I can organize the colonies. Like, what I enjoy in this game is the mad science and the build base. So I play it on a lower difficulty to actually allow me to do that. I do wish the lower difficulty scaled better, or maybe I just need to find a better storyteller, but things have gone pretty smooth this playthrough in general. Other than Bart getting their brain blown out and then getting revived, like, we haven't had any major losses. I think I've only had to reload once with, like, Grass getting insta-killed from something. Insta-killed by a pigskin grenade, that's what it was. I might need to get another cooler on these rooms, I'll wait and see. Hasn't had time for the cool to actually spread to the other rooms through the vents yet. Okay, Barky's still sleeping in the barracks. Let's get them out of there. Let's get the Gecko equipped with the autocannon as well. And let's get defensive positions for these bots set up so that we can actually have them prepared for the next raid. All of the arquebusers have mech battle rifles, so I should be able to place them pretty much anywhere in the kill box and they'll be fine. So 1 and 2 go here and here. Save defensive position. And I still have 3 more to place around. There and there. And finally we'll put 1 there. So everybody get to defensive positions, and then let's put you on dormant charge so that you don't go to the recharger. Look at them, they're all EP in the kill box. I got this giant mech suit, but I don't know if I'll ever have to use it. I've managed to use it twice so far, and that's because we had a psychic suppressor pop up. Right now I'm just waiting for these gene packs to be fabricated before we can start actually combining them in the lab up here. So if I make it a hermit crab, what kind of stuff can it do? Crafting, art, smithing, tailoring, doctoring, resource consoles, and resource consoles. Okay. And it works at 18 of its skill. I don't actually have the resources to build one of those, otherwise I would. It'd be nice to be able to fabricate some genes with just autonomously, not having to have my colonists do it. Hmm. Okay, we're getting the synth meat plot grown. Or not grown. Placed down. Synth meat is an incredibly inefficient plant, but it grows meat product, which is quite handy. And since I intend on having a bunch of carnivorous pets eventually, that'll be quite necessary. Don't know why my face is so itchy today. It's kind of annoying. Age reversal demanded from Eliana. That is fine by me. Are these not flammable? They're not for some reason. Interesting. Military sandbags are not flammable. Good to know. They cost a bit of extra cloth, but that's worth it. Nobody really cares about the fire, which is fine by me. Brains, why are you scanning? Oh, do we need the ENIAC for heavy artillery? I think we do. We have a signal chip somewhere. Where's that at? We have 2 signal chips, as a matter of fact. More fire, because thunder and lightning are quite frightening. Especially in Rimworld. I'm not sure why there's so much garbage here all of a sudden. I'm gonna lay down for a bit, but I'll have you up on the TV. Just won't be chatting as much. Hey, I appreciate that. But yeah. I doubt anybody else is here, but make sure you check out Dragon Die. He's a pretty cool guy, and he does a regular backlog thing on his channel. I'm sure he can explain it better than I can, but it's a cool thing. Oh, by the way, unrelated, I was gifted Borderlands 4 for my birthday. You still play it at all? I haven't played it recently, but I am very down to doing another playthrough. It's been a while since I've played a good, like, brain-off shooter. Cool, you're super involved in a couple other games at the moment, but when you finish them, you'd love to do some co-op stuff eventually. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Trying to finish some things before you start other things, yeah, that's completely fair. I think Borderlands 4 took me around, I'd like to say, 30 hours to complete the main story and most of the side quests. But they've added a decent amount of other content since then, and I didn't do any farming on that playthrough, so I don't know what it would actually be like at this point. First story DLC comes out tomorrow or something, you think? That is good to know. But yeah, gonna go lay down for a bit. Be back on the keyboard soon. Awesome. Let's see. Eliana's completed age reversal. Hey, we've gotten awful artistic made as well now. Just 3 more gene packs to go. And we can do our first version of Beans' phenotype. Orange is working the deep drill, even though they're scheduled for sleep. Okay, then. You do you, I guess. Let's get these chunks out of the kill box. They've been kind of annoying. And just kind of passively start hauling a lot of these chunks over so that the enemies have no cover whatsoever. Give something for the hauler bots to do, anyway. I've had a surprisingly low amount of relationships happening in this colony, which is kind of disappointing. I wouldn't mind getting some children in here now that we're fully set up. Inspire creativity on Eliana. Okay, and it looks like we're just waiting for new Tremine to be crafted. So I'm going to take Sith off of crafting and put them back on oil control. Great, what's your certainty up to now? 36%, that sucks. I don't know why keep converting didn't auto-proc. I feel like it's been a while since that happened anyway. Back down to 25%. Back where we started earlier today. Okay, standard mech deck is unlocked and summoning War Queen is possible. I'm actually going to attack, however you say that. I'm just calling them Geoclones. I think when I was watching Bill or not the other day, like when he was doing the grab ship run, he Googled how to pronounce it, and it was super weird. It was like Geokelony or something. Just making sure our home area is good. And the Geoclone is here. How that thing fits in a transport pod, you tell me. Ooh, they have a bot with EMP grenades. That's kind of scary, actually. I don't care about the Molotovs because I'm using robots against robots anyway, so flame doesn't matter. But now our basic force of robots, our basic grunts, I guess you'd say, are a lot more powerful than they were before. I mean, great shot if you were aiming for that deer, but I don't think you were. Okay, we're dealing with the chat. Let's bring the vectors within friendly fire range. Or out of friendly fire. That smoke is so loud. It's a problem. Okay, Iguana and Gecko return to defensive positions. The Arco Bruises can clean this up. Ellie, what are you doing out here? Let's unforbid all those robot corpses, and we can undraft Ellie now. Let's get the wetware computer hauled urgently. Not assigned to hauling. Brother, I don't care. And everybody else get back to defensive positions now. Observers should be on their way to repair the mechanoids shortly. Only the protectors took any hits there. We should probably get some ceramic plates back on them. Ellie is mad that there's no slaves in the colony, of course. Yeah, the iguana and gecko didn't even get touched. Drifters hope for alms. A pink Yetigan. I am so sorry. Or purple, I guess. That looks like hot pink to me. You're actually quite good. I wouldn't mind having you. You're a pyromaniac. Never mind. Why is it always the pyromaniacs that have good stats? How are you alive? Cobra. The Command Cobra operates in the coordinations with a Viper. It can use most light weapons and a few automatoid weapons. It is equipped with a stealth module and a smoke projection device to enhance its survival. Signal receiver for receiving encrypted signals. Interesting. Horseshoe Crab. Deep sea mechs that independently developed by the Shroud Zone Special Forces Regiment, specialized for the attacking large underwater targets and made capable of amphibious landings to provide fire support for other mechs. Special transmitter used to send signals to a secret military satellite in orbit. Ooh. And a Viper. Specialized infiltration combat unit, equipped with stealth modules and close combat systems. Good for assassination. That'd probably be in the mech text tab. 100-tongue steel forced components. That is fine by me. Let's build it. Hopefully that doesn't summon a boss immediately on us. We'd probably be able to take it, but I'd still be terrified by it. I assume that since this is an antenna, it needs to be outside. Hopefully it's not flammable. It is. Of course it is. Oh, it's how you summon the new boss mechanoid that this adds. Oh, what does the encrypted signal receiver do? Has to go on a wall somewhere. Maybe it'll give us access to a bunch of quests? Let's put a dumping stockpile zone here for any dead mechs. Just allow all mechanoid corpses there. We'll end up shredding them fast enough anyway. Eliana got absolutely beat up by Bunker while that was happening. Eliana likes picking social fights with everybody, probably because they hate everybody. Sith is throwing a party. Yeah, we pretty much got all of our bandwidth accounted for, unfortunately. We'll need to either disassemble mechanoids or get signal chips for any improvements. I would like to get Mechanator or Mech Commander armor for Observer. Quest lag? Yep. Worded for hire. They want us to keep 2 prisoners for 11 days. They have blood rot, though. I don't really care about helping out the Empire, specifically. It helps that they haven't given me a single good reward choice, either, but I'm just not interested in allying with them. Allow that other new tramine refinery to be built, just so things go a little bit more quickly. Steam, hello? Oh, a buddy sent me a gift. Interesting. Games Go Burr. Welcome on in, Lawman. Thanks a ton. I'm not sure if I'll accept the gift, to be honest. Mainly because there's so many systems within Amazing Cultivation Simulator that I don't know if I'll be able to actually learn them well. Haha, funny cultivation Rimworld Cover. I'll have to think about it. Alrighty, we have a psychic ship here. We're gonna have to deal with that. Do they have a termite? No, that's Centurion. Centurion could be a little bit spicy, but honestly, we don't even need our iguanas for this. Just send the mechanoids out, or the basic grunts out, and they should be able to deal with them just fine. You snooze this ad here. There's so many extraction shooters in the Steam Next Fest. Yeah, Arc Raiders made extraction shooters popular again, or like to begin with, so everybody's trying to jump on that train. Okay, maybe I do need the iguanas out here. Rule 1 of Rimworld, never underestimate the enemy. And I did precisely that. This charge lance is hurt. Get that hauled urgently. We can revive them, no problem, though, so we shouldn't be worrying about it too much. These random beggars, they're just watching this all go down. This smoke stops charged weapon projectiles from functioning. That's why I'm shooting at them. All of you bots get back to defensive positions. You fellas, however, I would like you to destroy the psychic ship. Let's haul that advanced component urgently. And send these bots back to defensive positions. The beggars are leaving. And we're working on recon armor for research. Hey, Observer. You're doing okay on sleep. Let's get you reviving the Archer Bruiser immediately. The Archer Bruisers are basically equivalent to somebody wearing recon armor with an assault rifle, so I need to keep that in mind. I keep on acting like they're siege breakers, which they clearly are not. They can still get shredded pretty fast. Eliana's fully healed from their social fight. Are Starjacks aggressive or something? Or is everybody just kind of dislike you? Everybody dislikes you because you used to be a raider? Ad break coming in a minute. Ah, yes, wander right into the middle of the firing range. We need prisoners. I should have kidnapped one of those beggars just for having a gene slave. Because right now we're all baseliners other than Eliana, so I can't even... Oh, other than Eliana and Sith, I suppose. So I can't even be, like, gene extracting my people. Plus, that makes them unhappy. Yeah, we're researching recon armor at the moment. I want to get up to that experimental gear. Get all this stuff recycled. Okay, we don't need any more go juice. We got a lot of it, and it's worth quite a bit, so we can just hold off our new Nutriamine and just save that for making gene packs. But yeah, at the moment it's just a waiting game, unfortunately. Ooh, got some plasteel from that centipede, very good. We're about halfway through recon armor, which is nice. And we're slowly but surely producing more Nutriamine. I don't know why my eyes are bugging me all of a sudden. That's annoying. Let's see. I did basically just get up before starting stream, so it's probably just early morning stuff. Our producer will be up and operational in 3 hours. Very good. Let's bring it up to 3 times speed since we're just waiting for stuff to happen anyway. Now, are there any sites of interest near us? Because now that we have a shuttle, it might be worthwhile actually, like, going out and doing stuff. There's an ancient silo here, and there is a warrant on the gas gang over here. But that's pretty much all that's going on. I suppose there's the biotech lab. And just a bunch of abandoned silos all around the place. Okay. You get to defensive position. I'm glad that saves between your death. I should have really sent the exosuit in for backup. Too late for that now. At least while we were dealing with the psychic ship. I am going to call an orbital trader because I would like to spend some of the copious amounts of silver that we have. Because what's the point of having, what, 34,000 silver if you're not going to spend any of it? I've gotten up to 100,000 silver before in one of my playthroughs, which was kind of funny. Oh, that bit of a debris is taking a long time to shred. Okay, and I think we're ready to take on the Tarbosaurus. Down to 21% certainty on Elliot. Okay. Can't stop yawning. Attract the Tarbosaurus threat. And a flash jordan's happening. I don't care. It's in an alright spot. Probably should have saved before I called it in, but now we have to deal with that. Ah, yes, everybody rushed to the fire in the flash storm. Naturally. Okay, Sith. Oh, great timing. Oh boy. Bugs in the bunker. Observer, what on earth do you think you're doing? Trying to get yourself killed, apparently. Because the Tarbosaurus is landing right there. There he is. Tarbosaurus, 2 iguanas, 3 Ronins. That's pretty scary. Because they have more raw firepower than we do. I was not expecting them to send 2 iguanas in the first raid with it. Because this is a repeatable boss. It's best to fight this thing out in the open, so I'll get everybody prepared for that. Oh, that's cool. They just spawned outside the room that they were in. Bunker's barely taking any damage, though, thankfully. Make their numbers count for nothing. Okay, Eliana's getting kind of beat up. Finish off anything over there. And the Tarbosaurus is beginning its assault. And here's the trader. Okay. I should build a comms console inside the bunker. It's so scary. Jeez, the range on that. Yeah, it's coming one at a time. Scatter, boys. He's so scary. No, sold that one. Jeez. That thing's terrifying. At least his reinforcements barely put up a fight. We are not going to repair sold that one. They get a warrior's funeral. Okay, all of you are back in position on draft. Oh, I put Sith in the mech and I just completely forgot about them. That's my bad. We have that military corporations trader. Let's trade with them before they leave, please. Okay, let's see. Super Fighter, why do you cost 11,000? That's a good question. You're iron-willed, nimble, and tough, which is a ridiculous trait combination, but why are you so expensive? Weird. So you're a Nereid. And you're incapable. You're a soldier that's incapable of violence. Thank you for that. I'd like to buy all of your Glitterworld medicine. Sell a lot of shard styling neuroformers. Okay. And you sell a ton of bionics. And probably unique weapons. Yep, that's why my game is lagging right now. Plus 15 mech bandwidth, I am going to buy one of those. That is going to be most of our silver gone immediately. Let's see what we can sell. That is the final quest item from the Odyssey DLC. If you decide to go that route. anything else that we want. But we probably don't want to buy bionics from these guys because they sell them at a really high markup. And we'll be able to make mechaneural stuff soon. However, armor might be worthwhile. I don't want armor that restricts people's pain. I would not be opposed to crypto armor, but that's 4,000 per pop, which I'm not interested in. Okay, I'm buying an XHS2 helmet for beans. And an XHC5 helmet for brains, since that gives them global learning speed and hacking speed. And there goes 13,000 of our silver. Worth. Wait, how much bandwidth does this give you? 3. I can't unequip that. Oof. That's still a 50% global work speed bonus, so I think I'll honestly give it to... I'll honestly give it to Doc because he can fabricate gene packs. No, he's not smart enough to fabricate gene packs. I'll give it to Sith then. Okay, Wild Gander Revenge, huh? Oh, okay. Thanks for that, I guess. Isn't it just gonna die from the fire anyway? No, it is not. Great shooting. Fantastic shots all around. Oh my goodness. Oh, all the geese are coming to revenge. Okay. Somebody please haul the super advanced fire control system out of the rain. Beans is gonna have a crazy low fire time. Thanks to that helmet and Warlord combined. Okay, good. Somebody has the fire control chip. Brains, you've stopped enough. We've already analyzed one of those. Okay, then. Sith just looks weird with that helmet on because of their horns. Yeah, it just looks wrong. Make another Bushmaster autocannon, and then we would like to make ourselves a Tarbosaurus. Oh, can we not do it yet? We probably have a research that we haven't done. Next gen weaponry. Ah, it's spacer tech. I see. It's 9,000 point research. Disgusting. But it's completely fair. Being able to get one of these things on our side is ridiculous. Oh. That just increases research speed. Interesting. Research speed is up to 233%. That's great. And yep, more thunder. Fantastic. This forest out here is just perpetually on fire. It's ridiculous. Oh, I still need somebody to go around and smash these bug hives. Park, why are you sleeping in here? Get out of there. Fire taming from beans, don't care. Exotic goods trader. There's so much steel down here just from random drop pods. All the drop pod raids like to line right here for some reason. Go see if they want some chocolate. Never mind, we're out of chocolate. I guess we'll just see what we want in that case. Any good bionics? I mean, there's the liver, but I ain't paying 1,300 for a fancy liver. Can get rid of all that insect jelly. And 100 of our gold. And they're too poor to actually buy that. I guess I'll take your Glitter World in advanced components. And normal components. Wow, insect jelly's worth a lot more than I give it credit for. Beans demands age reversal. That is fine by me. Hop on in. Oh, the nutrient-based pipe is on fire. We should probably, like, deal with that. Yeah, these Automodroid debris take a long time to actually break apart, but they give us lots of goodies. Yeah, components, tungsteel, polyester. What else do we want to add? We have awful animals, we have awful artistic. Could throw awful crafting in there. Yeah, it's going to be a slow process making jeans either way. Bunker. Get out of there. Your bedroom's right here. I gotta mark these as slave beds when they're not in use. Because otherwise people are gonna keep sleeping in them and they are not, and this is not a good bedroom. Oh, there goes that rice. Actually, Eliana, see what you can do about that. You have 3 charges of that ability, but apparently you only have 1 charge. Okay. Keeper and Observer are reading some books. Let's call a logistics recruit. And a construction material drop. Let's see. Archie, are you any good? No, you are terrible. Like, beyond awful. I asked for a new recruit for the front lines, and they said me a random person that's delicate and incapable of combat, practically. Oh, and there goes my synthmate too. That's fantastic. That's what I get for not having anybody on firefight. We don't have access to the RIP scanner yet. We should summon the War Crane. Observers gained a Psylink level. Invisibility might actually be pretty solid for them to let them get away from combat. Beans wants age reversal. Thought I told you to do that, or did you get set on fire or something? Eliana, go over there. Bark, you get this room. Moods are pretty great all around. Except for Ellie, because they still need to be converted. Hey, recon armor has been completed. Only took us like the entire day. 9,000 point research, and we're not spacer tech, to be fair. I wouldn't mind making recon gloves for everybody if they're not too expensive. Recon gloves. Ranged cooldown multiplier down. Ooh. I will gladly make those until I have one in storage. They're pretty dang cheap, too. It's the advanced component that I'm most worried about, but we just bought a ton of those. Yeah, we have 45 advanced components. We should be more than good. Quest available for a royal visit. I don't care about the Empire. Oh, there goes all of my fields. And my geothermal generator. Oh, that's fantastic. That's so much steel down the drain. It's all because these stupid doors were made out of wood. Build them out of concrete, because nobody's going in there anyway. Our power generation's probably really bad right now. Yeah, it is. That was like a third of our power. And everybody has firefight on. Bring up the priority, I guess. Oh no, not the slop tank. Okay, we gotta start shutting some stuff off. Shut off that research bench. The ENIAC is already off, or it should be. We don't need all 4 of these online at the moment. That's only draining 25 watts, so I don't really care. So much ash around here. It's crazy. Agrihand is working tirelessly to keep us stocked up, though. I might honestly just banish Archie. They're just so beyond useless. I don't think there's anything I can do with them. Gene Harvest, they're a baseliner, so I can't even do that. And I don't have enough gene packs in my banks yet to be able to warrant, I don't have enough gene packs to be able to warrant actually modifying him to be a good colonist. The main issue here, though, is that he has 2 critical passions. Critical passions increase your learning speed, but they like half the learning speed of everything else. So when you have 2 critical passions, it means you effectively can't learn anything. We'll release him so that we can banish him, I guess. We could organ harvest him, but he's still technically part of another faction as well, so I don't want to make them angry. Get out of here. Use so much corn. And Brick wants their age reversal. That's active. Redactive storage unit. Operation Dead Life. Okay, not too interested. And we're working on marine armor. All of that's been rebuilt. Very good. And we're stocking up on chocolate again. We are ready for the War Queen. Can just anybody summon it? It requires Mechanator. 5 pikemen, kind of spooky. Not worried about the Scythers or the War Queen itself, though. War Queen has arrived. Let's see. Yep, 4 pikemen, 5 pikemen, and 2 scythers. You know what? Let's save here and see just how good this mech is. Enter the maintenance gantry. Let's actually remember to use it this time. Alright, switch to the GAU 90. Oh, there goes a boom bat. They can survive a hit from that? Okay. Okay, you probably can't deal with this just with the sheer amount of little guys that the War Queen can spawn in. Wow. You're not a great shooter, are you? Honestly, get into melee. No, that doesn't really work. So many little guys. How many can you spawn? No clue. The answer's probably too many, though. Send out the mechanoids to help because it's gonna need a break soon. That went pretty smoothly, all things considered. We spent way too long fapping around with the war urchins, but that's fine by me. We didn't have any losses, and we only took minor damage. Okay, I only have one sub-persona core left. I'm saving that for the experimental tech research. I think they repair the core and then they repair its modules. Shoot Frenzy and Brains. Where is the power focus chip? Still out in the middle of the field, of course. Somebody please haul that. And everything down here is on fire again, of course. My mech deck is unlocked, very nice. Brick, how are you doing? Go get yourself some food. You've been repairing the exosuit all day. Wear recon gloves on beans. So now their aiming time is going to be extremely low. Well, aiming time and range cooldown factor. What's the temperature control on there? It's alright. I could use another heater. Inspire trade on Bark. And Orange is pregnant. Okay, then. Let's get a crib in your bedroom. You can put a sleep accelerator on a crib? It's crazy. I will, however, put a nutrient-based drip onto the crib so that we don't have to be feeding them constantly. Let's see, that'd be under pipe networks, nutrient-based pipe, hidden pipe. Okay, it is linked. Very good. They're too large. That's funny. So if I have a small enough colonist, I can just have them sleep in a crib? Masterwork recon gloves. Very good. Sure, people will be scrambling over to pick those up if you don't just equip them yourself. Okay, if we're still staying on top of food as well, Orange is going to be slowed down for a while. What do these do exactly? Increases work speed. Okay. That APS sounds so cool. The nice, like, silencer firing sound. Okay, so it's surgery success chance factor. We have a better surgery success chance factor just from these operating tables. Okay, and we probably have enough new training to actually make another gene pack. We could build more mechanoids with Observer, but I'll hold off for now. We don't really need a bigger force currently. Doc is starving because they've been repairing the mech for the whole night, apparently. Recycle that hatchet. I think Archie bought that one in. Nar, we only have 2 pallets full of silver now. It's gonna take us a while to work up that money again, if we even decide to start building up enough money. We got a Cerebrix node, which is effectively the most expensive thing we can get. You'd stripped Archie of everything he had before sending him away, right? Yes, I did. Everything important, anyway. He got away with, like, a shirt and a gas mask. You can get rid of that auto revolver, that LMG, that steel hatchet, and that light SMG. Your recon boots do anything. A little bit of extra move speed. That might actually be worth it. Never mind, you get the same move speed bonus from normal boots. I don't need the extra protection on the feet currently. Ally certainty is down to 11%. Okay, we're repairing the gun module on the mech now. And we are almost done with the marine armor. Marine armor has been completed. Now, brains, grab that tech-proof supersonic ore. And say bye to this 12,000 point research. Experimental gear has been unlocked. Now, do I just make that in the fabrication bench? No, I have to make it in the machinery printer. $200 gold, but it has stealth capabilities. Let's see what the details are on this. Ranged dodge chance? Excuse me? That's insane. I would like one of those, please. Yeah, this gives it ranged dodge chance, too. It's going to be ages before we actually get any of that done, mind you. Because that armor is absurdly expensive. But it'll be cool to have. We're working on the Mobile Dragoon armor now. And then we'll be working our way towards the Tarbosaurus. But yeah, that is all the time I have for today, everybody. I hope you had a great time here. I might play Ultra Kill later if I can get somebody to co-commentate with me. But yeah. Thanks a ton for stopping by again. Stay awesome, stay safe, rock and stone. Let's see if anybody I follow is live. Ooh, Vicarious Monarch is streaming Deep Rock Galactic. I'll send you guys over to him. He's currently playing Season 6 of DRG. I might end up joining his lobby later after I get myself some food, but yeah. Say hi to him for me, drop him a follow, and if you feel like getting notifications for the stream, make sure you join the Discord. Peace. Hope you're doing well, Lancer.